We're doing the live stream first.
Yes, sir.
Wait.
Oh.
I will.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. One more at the airport. One of the stronger hands. Please, two hands. Straight back. Raise up in the front. Yes. To the left. Great. Gentlemen, who kindly raise the chest and straighten it up. Come forward. Come forward. Okay. Yes.
Katpurvam Dhudivam Kanchanamya Kristnambal Govender Prarthanai Samarpiyami Suklam Varadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyaye Sarva Vignokshantaye Gajananam Bhodanadi Sevitam Kavita Jambuvalasara Pakshitam Umasudam Sota Vinasakaranam Namami Vigneshwara Padapankajam Tatpurushaya Vidmahi Vakradundaya Dhimahi Tanno Tandi Prachodaya Om Gam Ganeshaya Namaha Om Gauri Putraya Namaha. Also the flame there. Om Lambodharaya Namaha Om Yegadantaya Namaha Om Vakradundaya Namaha Om Ganapatiye Namaha Om Gajaspatiye Namaha Om Vigadaya Namaha Om Vimalaya Namaha Om Vignarajaya Namaha Om Gajakarnaya Namaha Om Yerambaya Namaha Om Dharmaketuve Namaha Om Vigneshwaraya Namaha Om Shri Mahaganapatiye Namaha. Where's those petals here?
Take one second.
Okay, right. Take the rose from the rose. Sing poetry after each time and shower. Om Katragal Unnum Kaniye Potri Karal Aringar Sellum Gadiye Potri Atravargakku Aramudum Aanai Potri Allal Arathadiyene Aandai Potri Mattoru Oppilla Mainda Potri வானவர்கள் போற்றும் மருந்தே போற்றி செற்றவர்த்தம் புறம் எரித்த சிவனே போற்றி திருமுலற்றானனே போற்றி மலையான் மடந்தை மணாலா போற்றி மழவிதையாய் நின் பாதம் போற்றி நிலையாக என் நெஞ்சில் நின்றாய் போற்றி நெற்றி மேல் ஒற்றைக் கண் உடையாய் போற்றி செங்கணகத் தனிகுன்ற சிவனே போற்றி திருமுலற்றானனே போற்றி பொன்னியலும் மேனியனே போற்றி பூத படை உடையாய் போற்றி சென்னிமிசை வெண்பிறையாய் சோதி போற்றி திருமுலற்றானனே போற்றி. Keep your palms together, walk around. பச்சை மாமலை போல் நீ பவளவாய் கமலச் செங்கண் அச்சுதாமரையேரே ஆயுத்தம் கொழுந்தே என்னும் இச்சுவைத்தவனையான் போய் லோகமாலும் அச்சுவை பெரினும் வேந்தேன் அரங்கன்மானகருளானே. நாராயணாய வித்மஹி வாசுதேவாய தீமஹி தன்னோ விஷ்ணும் பிரச்சோதயாம். ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய நமஹ. ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய நமஹ. ஓம் நமோ நாராயணாய நமஹ. நாம சங்கீர்த்தனம் கோவிந்தா 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 கோவிந்தா. Followers come forward, please.
There's one step must go into the hall.
Shankara, Siva Shankara, Siva Shankara, Siva Shankara, Shankara, Siva Shankara, Siva Shankara, Siva Shankara. மற்று பாற்றன கின்றினின் திருபாதமே மனம் பாவித்தேன் பெற்றலும் பீரத்தேரி நீ பீர வதத்தல்மை வந்தீதினேன் கற்றவர் பொழுது ஏத்தும் சீர் கரையூரில் பாண்டி கொடுமுடி நற்றவா உன்னை நான் மறக்கினும் சொல்லும் நான் நமச்சிவாயவே 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 நமச்சிவாய நமச்சிவாயவே நமச்சிவாய மோனிய நீரை சூடியே கரையூரில் பாண்டி கொடுமுடி சேனிய பெருமானை பிள்ளையக வித்தனை பிறப்பு இல்லையே பாடுலாவரி வண்டரை கொள்றை தாரணி பட மாமணி தொண்டன் ஊரன் சொல்லினை சொல்லுவார் இல்லை துன்பமே சங்கரா சிவ சங்கரா சிவ சங்கரா சிவ சங்கரா சங்கரா சிவ சங்கரா சிவ சங்கரா சிவ சங்கரா சங்கரா சிவ சங்கரா சிவ சங்கரா சிவ சங்கரா. உம்பத்தருத்தே உவனி கசிமாகி உன் கடலில் தேயமுரற்றுட ஊழி உம்பரசத்தே பருகி பரகாலம் ஐயனர உற்றாணி முகப் பெருமாளே தம்மை தனக்காருணை கனியோனே மணிமேனியன் அலையில் சோதியன் அம்பலத்தாழுவார் மலர்ச்சிலம் வழி வாழ்த்தி வணங்குவார் மலர்ச்சிலம் வழி வாழ்த்தி வணங்குவார். நம பார்வதி பவே அரகர மகாதேவா. தென்னாட்டுடைய சிவனே போற்றி, எந்நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி.
Vanakkam, namaskaram to your family and friends. You can take your seats now. Those of you who are just coming in haven't paid your respects, you can come forward and do so. And while you do that, we're blessed to have in our midst today Guru Kumaresan, who will be singing divine hymns to send off the soul of our dear mother to Paralokam. We believe Lord Shiva will accept the soul and grant the soul eternal peace. If you're familiar with the hymns and psalms that you will recite, please join in singing. Let us all help to create this divine vibration.
Sarva Yeah. Hola. பெருமானே அருளாலே வெற்று அறியானே அறியானே அந்தரத்தம் சிந்தையானே அறியானே அந்தரத்தம் சிந்தையானே அருள்மறையின் அகத்தானே அருவையார்க்கும் தெரியாத தத்துவனை தேனை பாலக் திகழுடைய தேவர்கள் தம் கோணி மற்றை கரியானே கரியானே நாமுகனே கனனை காற்றே குலவரை கலந்து நின்ற கடற்கடலை குலவரை கலந்து நின்ற பெரியானை பெரும்பற்ற புலியுரானை பெரியானை பெரும்பற்ற புலியுரானை பேசாத நாளெல்லாம் பிறவாய் நானே
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Morgan, Kasturi, Nadi, Mayan and their families, we thank you for braving the inclement weather and being present here this afternoon. Today is indeed sorrowful and painful. The news of Bigama, or Auntie Mama as I knew her, was a shock as it was unexpected. In the past week, her health started to fail and she was admitted to hospital. Unfortunately, her condition deteriorated and she passed on in the early hours of Saturday morning. For those of you who knew Auntie Mama, you would recall that she was a person of calm disposition and a lady of very few words. But a warm smile was always evident and sincere. It is indeed sad that today we gather to pay our final respects and bid her farewell. This afternoon, we have two sets of speakers to share with you the memories of Auntie Mama. I'm now going to call upon Lady Samuels, the brother of Lena, to be our first speaker. Lady. afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, to our bereaved family, distinguished guests, extended family members that are present here today, and friends. It is with a heavy heart and with a great amount of sadness that I pay tribute to our dearest mom, affectionately known to most of us as Mom. I am humbled and thankful to the family that have afforded me the opportunity to pay tribute here today. I, for one, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Ned's brother-in-law, and we have fond memories, cherished memories of our dear mom. I will always cherish the wonderful memories that I had with Mom, and for the quality time we spent together. Without Mom, I think that's a foregone conclusion, I would have never known this family. It was their doings that Ned was born, and thus the journey of love and togetherness began. The meeting of Ned to my sister Lena gave us the opportunity to not just be associated but connected with Mom. For many individuals, a parent is a source of unconditional love and stability. Having the safe space that you have from childhood, when that is taken away from you, it's devastating. Hence we find ourselves today being devastated at the news of the passing of our dear Mom. My relationship with Mom spans close to 40 years. Our relationship was not that of an outsider. To us, we were Mom's children. We were never taken as outsiders or just coming to the family. We were family. And Mom regarded my siblings as their own children. I have formed memories of my formative years. In my formative years, I remember my visits to Mount View, not just to see my niece and nephew, but to spend time with both Mom and Pop, who was then alive. Mom's hospitality was second best to none. We could never leave without having something to eat and or drink. And all your pleas of Mom, I just had lunch, or Mom, I'm full, Mom, I'm fasting, fell on deaf ears. We could never leave without having something to eat. And if those of you know Mom, she was an expert in making rotis. And I remember that fondly. The freshly made roti, and while I used to talk to Dad in the lounge, before you know it, Mom already had the rotis prepared, and before you could, in a few minutes, the table was laid, and yeah, you had to partake of the tasty rotis, the most tasty curries, and it always, you had the accompaniment of pickles and whatever she had actually prepared. Mom was very charitable, and before you could even leave, she already had a doggy bag ready for you to take. And I remember those years, and I'm sorry if I'm actually, taking a little long, but I remember Mom, in her love for me especially, and the family, Mom would stand there, and those of you know the family home in Mountview, it's actually at the bottom, and when you park your vehicle, you have to ascend, quite a flight of stairs before you get to the top. And Ma would stand there, and she would only go inside when my vehicle actually goes away. That showed me that there was a bond, there was a connection between us. And might I tell you this, even when we visited, and that was very often, Ma's legs at times used to be really swollen and you know, she used to be unwell. But she would come out and stand at the garage door, and Lina and Nan would bear testament to this fact there, and she would never leave. She would stand there and wait for us to leave, and then only she would go inside. That was the character of our dear mother. In Melissa and Carl's formative years as well, you know, Ma was the safety net for both my nephew and niece. She took the best of care of them, you know, for them, provided them regular meals, and their upbringing was actually Ma's doing, because both Ned and Lina had to, you know, work and yeah, Melissa and Carl had to stay with Ma. And Ma took the best of care, ensured that they had, you know, the best of meals provided them, that they were comfortable, and yeah, really taken good care of. Ma always held our family in high esteem, not just our family, her own family. She always had the best things to say. Even in the worst of situations and circumstances, she never spoke of it. She always held our family in high esteem. To Ma, family was key and pivotal. We have fond memories of our regular outings to the south coast. We used to go to the south coast almost 4 times a year. And Ma used to accompany us, and we had the most memorable times together. Not to forget our road trips to Cape Town and overseas trips to India with family. We have all of those cherished memories of Ma. These outings will always be remembered and cherished. Our Christmases, the birthdays and special days, and our visits to Bedroom will never be the same. Ma's passing has left a huge vacuum in our lives. We will miss her, her friendly smile whilst hurrying to come down to see us. Whenever we visit Ma, within a few minutes you will hear that flutter on the floor, and you know he's coming down with a smile on his face to hug and greet, and always asking of the well-being of our family. And as soon as Ma comes down, she had this habit, you know, she had this eagerness to make you a cup of tea or offer you something to eat. That was Ma. She was really hospitable. I will miss our regular chats that we had in the sunroom and catching up on life's issues. And our famous chat used to be reminiscing on the past. So I used to see Ma very often. I don't think so in a given month we didn't see Ma at least twice a month. And Ma was part of our family. All our Christmases that we spent together, Ma was the center of attraction. And I must say this, my dear mom that passed on, it's going to be 10 years in a few months' time. Ma had taken the role of being a mother to us, and a grandmother to my children, and a great-grandmother to my grandson. She took on that role with ease, and we looked up to her in that role as well, affording her the most respect. Ma had the time of day for us. There's never a time that my birthday would go past that I will not get a call from Ma to wish me for my birthday, or any auspicious occasion. Although Lina and Nan will call, Ma will be there, you know, and saying, sharing their well wishes with you. We will miss all of that. Our visits to Bedroom is never going to be the same. I echoed these sentiments on Saturday morning around about 3 in the morning when we were there. And I stated that this emptiness can be felt already because we wait for that noise on the stair because Ma is coming down. That was absent, and we would could sense the loneliness at home. She was, like I alluded to earlier on, she was a grandmother to my girls, Andrea and Leandra. And I stated that although their biological grandmother passed on, Ma did exceptionally well to play that role as a grandmother to them. She loved them unconditionally and treated them as their very own. Ma will be telling us, but I hold on to this quote. What we have once enjoyed, we can never lose. All that we love deeply becomes a part of us. At this juncture, I also want to place on record my sincere thanks to Lena and Matt. Firstly, for allowing Ma to be part of our lives. Thank you for the opportunity that you have given us and for sharing Ma with us. I also want to thank you for the care that you took for Ma. There's nothing that you didn't do for Ma, but have taken care of all of her needs, all exercise, all at once. You have done the best that you could do for her. The sacrifices that you have made for her. And I know at times when we want to have an outing, you refuse to say, no, we have to take care of Ma, we have to be at home. I want to thank you guys for the excellent work that you have done in taking care of Ma. The truth be told, I've actually, as a family, we shared a lot of special moments with Ma, all our special birthdays, and we're there for her, and we spent the special moments. At the 85th party, birthday celebration, I noticed that Ma was starting to get a bit frail. Even when I saw her in hospital on Wednesday night, I saw that she was starting to be frail. God in His divine wisdom knows best. We may have a lot of questions today. Of course, the loss of a dear mother is painful, that cannot be expressed. I'm a firm believer that God says that He will never allow us to go through pain which we cannot bear. And as a Christian, I believe that the Bible tells us that each one of us comes here with an expired date. All of us have to go down to see. These are some cherished memories. Their legacy will live on in each of us. She may be gone physically, but all the memories will live on forever. So on behalf of my family, I want to convey to the family and express our heartfelt condolences to you on your great loss. May God grants you the fortitude to bear with this irreparable loss. God bless. Thank you, Lenny. As you've heard from Lenny, Auntie Mama has been living with Lenny actually in excess of 20 years. Both Melissa and Kyle would like to jointly pay tribute to their family. So if you could please indulge us for a moment, I'd like to call upon Melissa and Kyle. Thank you.
Thank you all for being here today to agree with us. Today we gather to honor and remember the life of a truly remarkable, our beloved one, We stand here surrounded by memories of who she was and the incredible impact she had on each of us. We are full of both sorrow and gratitude. Ma lived a full 86 years. While words cannot fully capture the depth of her life, one word stands out above all: resilience. She embodied resilience in everything she did. Her strength was quiet but unshakable, and it was this strength that shaped not only her own life, but ours as well. Whether it was facing adversity with grace or overcoming challenges with patience and determination, Ma showed us how to endure, to rise, and to thrive. Even when faced with life-threatening health scares, her resilience wasn't, even when faced with life-threatening health scares, her resilience wasn't about survival, it was about living. She traveled, she built lifelong friendships with her family, Auntie Sindhu, and Auntie Mano. We practiced our faith with unwavering conviction.
When we came back, my dad and mom, my earliest and most treasured memories with her were shaped at Kristnambal Govender. It placed at the heart of so many memories from my childhood. She cared for me as an infant and guided me through my mischievous toddler years. Times I can no longer recall in great detail, but for which I remain very grateful. One of my first very vivid recollections of Mom is her sitting on her green chair in the corner of the lounge, scolding me for tugging at the bamboo room divider. As a child, I remember Mom being firm and sometimes quite strict, yet she never stifled our creativity. She provided us with the means to go the best in mocktails, or let us make little dough in congratulatory dough, which she would then fry out for us. For a brief period during my childhood, we stayed with Ma and Mom while our home was being built. During that time, Ma and I shared a room. Though the specifics of my nighttime conversations are now a blur, I vividly remember that she would place a pillow at the edge of the bed to keep me safe from the sharp corner of the dresser. Her soothing voice accompanied me as I drifted off to sleep. Later, when she moved in with us, I found myself in the room across from hers. Often ending my evening with a quiet good night, as she closed her door, settling in to watch her beloved Indian TV shows before she fell off to sleep.
Ma found joy in the simple things, whether it was a call, a card, or even it was from friends and family. How could I forget the simple joy of her making popcorn for us while we gathered to watch our favorite shows and movies? It was such a small and thoughtful gesture, but one that has stayed with me as a lasting symbol of her love and care. One thing I'll fondly remember is how without fail, Ma would ask me to pack up every powder whenever I wanted to pick up something from the store. It was a small, endearing tradition, like a signature of her simplicity and the little joy she cherished. As Ma aged, she became more reserved and gentle in her demeanor, preferring solitude and settling into a steady routine. I was miss her daily routine. I was no longer be able to do together while you all the enthusiastic welcome and return home. I will no longer be able to let you go back before you even time to bed. The way that I may have taken these gestures for granted, I will further appreciate the care you showed me. Thank you for everything. I pray that you found peace.
As I reflect on the past, I see her strength rooted in my father. The unwavering resolve she demonstrated in times of adversity was something he inherited from her, and his legacy that lives on in time and mind. Though our hearts are heavy with her past, we take comfort in knowing that Ma lived a life full of meaning, a life filled with love and with purpose. She leaves behind not just memories, and a lasting imprint on each of us, shaping who we are and how we live our lives. As we put our final farewell, I think these words encapsulate the mark she leaves not only on our hearts, but on our home. Soft footsteps down the stairs in the dawn's gentle light. He steadied with the greeting morning's quiet sight. Porridge cooked swiftly, a spoon of sugar's grace. Simple acts of self-care, etched in time and space. Old TV shows murmuring, familiar and low. Stories replayed like memories, we know. A seat in the sun, warm health here. Beloved, beside her, a beloved bed that brought her some cheer. That favorite gown worn threadbare and true, a humble cloak for all she'd been through. Always humming, a melody soft and slight, her song ringing stones like dawn's first light. Rest easy, Mom, and know that the memories we created in the confines of the home we shared will be cherished and fondly remembered. Please know that you are loved and we will miss you dearly.
Thank you to Kristnambal, a very touching tribute. Ladies and gentlemen, we family have in the last few days been overwhelmed by the graciousness of their neighbors, friends, and family, all of whom have been unselfish with bestowing the family with food, hampers, love, and support. In addition to the above, so many have blessed them with words of wisdom, prayers, words of strength and encouragement. For that, we family would like to thank you immensely. Auntie Mama leaves behind 4 children, 9 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild. The 16th day memorial ceremony will be held on the evening of the 23rd and 24th of November. The venue for this remains to be confirmed as yet, so we kindly ask that you stay in contact with the family to establish the details of the venue. Kindly accept this as a personal invitation from the family. Your presence will be highly appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for your presence here today. Please drive back safely.
Vanakkam, namaskaram to you once more, family and friends. Our scriptures, Hindu scriptures, constantly remind us living in the Kali Yuga is a period that's marked by uncertainty. It's a period of darkness, it's a period where we are not guaranteed of anything. And we're constantly reminded then to walk circumspectly. The final hymn that we sing from the Devaram to a departed soul, Mukti Neri Ariyada Murkarodu Uyaleni. So as we go through life, we need to ensure that we abide by our Hindu Dharma of Aram, Porul, Invam, Vidu. The last Vidu is Moksha, which is when our time is spent on earth, when we breathe our last, our souls must reach that oneness with God that we call Mukti or Moksha. So as we go through life, we need to ensure then that we constantly focused on finding this Neri. Neri is a path that will lead our souls to merge and become one with God. And do not be foolish. The word murka, do not be foolish into thinking that any other pursuit in life is any more important than finding that path that will guide us to merge with God. And the second line of the Padigam gives us some direction. How does one achieve mukti? It is through bhakti. And bhakti is faith in God. So if you follow a path of bhakti, what is the benefit then? Parana Vinayal Param Vandam. Which means you help relieve yourself of your past karmic deeds, your sins, your vices, and you merge and become one with that bright white effulgent light. So the merging of the Jivatma, which is the living soul, takes place with the Paramatma, the great soul, is just white, pure, blissful light. So our prayer for Mother is we pray that may the soul merge and become one with the Paramatma. And we also pray for the family, may God give them the strength and courage to bear with the loss. We may say Mama's lived a life, but it is always difficult to part with the ones that we love the most. And I think it's the matriarchs in the family that is the glue that binds us and keeps us together. And when one loses the head of the matriarch of the family, it is often found wanting. So the appeal to the family is to try and ensure that you emulate the example that you have shared from the two speakers that we heard. We heard of hospitality, we heard of a love, a warmth, a generous embrace for all the family and loved ones. So let us keep those memories alive and let us ensure then that we live a life that will be befitting of the legacy that she leaves behind. With this, can I ask you all now to please rise and join us in final prayer. Immediate family can ask you to gather around the casket.
I will நம்மையோ பொருளாகி நாசிவிகை ஏற்றுவித்த நம்மையோ பொருளாகி நாசிவிகை ஏற்றுவித்த அம்மையனுக்கு அருளியவா ஆடுவா அச்சோவே அம்மையனுக்கு அருளியவா ஆடுவா அச்சோவே அம்மையனுக்கு அருளியவா ஆடுவா அச்சோவே ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் நம சிவாய சிவாய நம ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் நம சிவாய சிவாய நம ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் நம சிவாய அருள் பெரும் ஜோதி தனி பெரும் கருணை தனி பெரும் கருணை அருள் பெரும் ஜோதி அருள் பெரும் ஜோதி அருள் பெரும் ஜோதி அருள் பெரும் ஜோதி தனி பெரும் கருணை நம சிவாய ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் நம சிவாய சிவாய நம ஓம் நம சிவாய சிவாய நம ஓம் நம சிவாய சிவாய நம ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் நம Shah